Hey guys, movie lovers in this channel, followers the channel, followers of um, John's channel, movies, outdoors, etc. Today I'll be putting out new videos. I know I haven't been putting out new videos in like I think a month or a couple weeks from now, but I'll be coming back and putting some more videos down here. So I'm looking forward to it. So the first one is a wrap up of some movies I saw during the weeks um, since my last video, and then I think before. So yeah, let's get going. Yes. So the first one I'll be talking about is Blacklight. Now, Blacklight stars Liam Neeson, Quinn, Aiden Quinn, and then some other names. Again, this is a Liam Neeson action flick. The action is okay. I mean, it's kind of shaky cam-ish, but it's fine for my liking. The characters are fine. The acting is fine. I mean, Liam Neeson does a very good job, as usual, even though in some scenes he may look tired. The story is okay. It's very predictable. Like, you know who's the villain, who's the hero, and who's stopping who. So it's not really anything noteworthy about if you've seen many of these movies, like action thrillers or action movies. The villain is okay. I'm not going to spoil who, but I think you know by the trailer. And overall, Blacklight, it's an okay movie. The story is okay. Most of it is okay, but I forgot about it a couple weeks later, and yeah, that's my short review of Blacklight. I'll give it a C minus, but okay, but forgettable. Another one that I saw, I think during that weekend is The Outfit. Now The Outfit stars Mark Rylance, Zodi Doge, Dylan O'Brien, and I forgot the other guy's name. The older guy. So this is like a one. I think it's like one day forward, or maybe a couple day forward. I kind of forgot, but this was a very good movie. The action here and there is good. The acting, I think Mark Rylance is, even though he's not a badass throughout the whole movie. There are some scenes in there where he's actually kicking ass. Yeah, the characters are good. The story is good. There's some good twists and turns, actually quite a bit of them. And overall, I'm actually surprised because I didn't think this movie would have been good. I mean, it could have been decent, but it turned out to be pretty good. So if you haven't seen The Outfit, I would recommend watching it. If you're a fan of like twists and turns or like short action flicks that are in like one location. I mean, this movie's not short, but I kind of felt it. So I'll give The Outfit a B plus. Go watch it if you like these type of films. The next one is The Batman. I saw this one a couple times before because I was busy. Not a couple times before, but like I saw this like for like sometimes like during some weeks. Like I paused it and then I watched it because it was at nighttime and I was kind of tired, so I just paused it. But Yeah, it's a good movie. It's long. It's kind of boring. I mean, it's not boring. It's long. Robert Pattinson did a good job, even though he was kind of serious at some points. The cast of Jeffrey White, John Turturro. I don't know if I messed up his name, but he's a very good actor. Confill, Zoe Quaddix, which I think I messed up her name too. But she was pretty good in this movie. As like a newcomer. I'm trying to remember now. Any other cast members? And then Alexander Skarsgård. I mean, not him, but like Peter Skarsgård. I don't know if they're like brothers or not, but I get kind of confused between both of them. But he was good in this movie. But the action is very good. There's some action here, especially the chase between the Penguin and Batman was pretty cool. The end scene was fun. The action scene, the twist involving like the widow was pretty good. Paul Daniel did a pretty good job in this movie. I think he's very good. I think he's a really underrated actor. So there's that. Even though he gets a lot of fame, not a lot of people talk about him now, but he was pretty good as the widower. Anything else? Okay, the character development was pretty good. The action was pretty good here and there. The story was good. The directing by Matt Reeves was great. It was slow at parts, kind of, for like 20 minutes or like 30 minutes. So maybe to cut it down a little bit shorter, but overall, it was a pretty good movie and it lived up to my expectations. So the Batman I'll give a B+. It's almost an A-, to be honest with. Or I just get, so the Batman gets a A-, because I think it's a really good to great movie. The next one up, sorry, my hand is in the way. Yeah, you can see my hand. The next one up is Morbius. Morbius is, or wait a minute. The next one up is Top Gun Maverick. How can I skip that? So Top Gun Maverick is a movie that people have been waiting for like 36 years or less. I grew up, I like the original film. I've seen it quite a bit of times before, quite a bit. So I was looking forward to this movie, and it definitely exceeded my expectations and even more. So this movie stars Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer, Jennifer Connelly. I'm trying to remember. John Hamm, Miles Towers. I'm trying to remember. Okay. Okay. And then some other new people which you may have seen before. I don't know. So this movie was worth the wait. The action was great. The plane fight sequences were pretty good. The jet. Pretty good movie. The action was very good. It was filmed well. No shaky cam, no wokeness, which was very good. The story was good. It's heartfelt. It's emotional. It was. It's like one of those movies that you can cheer and root for. The characters were all good. I don't have any problem with that. I'm trying to think right now. This is a great movie. The set design and special effects, which there were none because it was practical effects, most of the time was very good. Tom Cruise knows what stunts he should do. So there you go, and he's awesome in that. Also, he's a good actor, so there you go. Good wingman. So everyone else did a pretty good job. Any issues with it? I don't think I have any issues, actually. So Top Gun Maverick is a great movie. It's enjoyable, it's fun, it's emotional, it's heartfelt. You can root for it. You can have a great time with it. Great characters, a good story, great action scenes, great practical effects, and overall a great movie that I would highly recommend watching. This is doing very well at the box office, so I'm happy for it. It just made $1 billion, which is amazing, actually. So I would give Top Gun Maverick a A-, and a great time at the movies. So another one that for the Batman, I saw the full movie, even though I took breaks from week to week, so I actually know what's happening each time. Little breaks. That's what happens sometimes when I'm watching movies. I take little breaks each day because I gotta sleep. I gotta do something else. Sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I'm busy, so that's what I do. Sometimes I just watch it all the way through. So the next one is Morbius, and Morbius was bad. It was kind of laughably bad, actually. The movie, I don't get what the memes are. Like, it's Morbius time. I mean, it's kind of funny to make fun of that, but like, the movie itself is pretty bad, actually. Jared Leto looks bored. He looks so bored that I don't think he slept that night. Matt Smith was entertaining enough, but again, I forgot about the movie after I saw it. Everyone else did fine. I'm trying to remember. There's a little cameo from Michael Keaton at the end. Spoiler alert. I think you all know that, or most people. And it wasn't that great. I don't think they're gonna make this movie a second one, or they might, I don't know, but at the box office it didn't do that well. Most people did not like this movie. I know there's some fans out there, but I'm in the negative side. The story was boring, it's predictable, the action was okay, some of them was poorly done shots, but it's okay. The characters were boring. Some of them were kind of interesting. The writing is pretty bad. The opposite of Top Gun Maverick, where the writing was great. This one was poorly done. Nonsense. I wish they made improvements for this movie, actually. It took them 2 years, and this is what you put out. So disappointing. The CGI was bad. Oh my god. I don't know if this movie's still in theaters. I don't think so. So overall, Morbius is a bad movie. I mean, you can have fun with this movie, but it's really stupid and it's bad and it's just over the top. It does not make sense. Okay, so that's Morbius. I'll give it a D-. Or whatever grade is higher. I think a D minus is higher, or like a D plus. Really bad movie, though. I forgot about it. So that's Morbius. The next one is The Northman. I was really looking forward to this movie. It has a great cast with Nicole Kidman, Alexander Skarsgård, Ethan Hawke, William Dafoe, Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't know if I messed up her name, but she's a good actress, up and coming. And then the villain, which I don't have the actor name in front of me, but he was really good in this movie. This is a Robert Eggers movie, so it may turn off some people because there's some weird stuff in here. And this movie's slow paced too. This movie is kind of like a revenge movie, kind of like those epic movies from back in the day, like a little bit of 300, Braveheart, Gladiator. I'm trying to remember. A little bit of that, The Lion King, Ben-Hur, Spartacus. A little bit of all, like epics. That was for example. And actually I think this is a great movie. This is another great movie from this year. The characters were all good. There's some twists and turns in there, so they may surprise you. The acting was very good. Alexander Skarsgård is very good in this movie. I think this is his best movie that he's been in. I think he's a good actor, but this is his best, and he was great. Nicole Kidman as his mother was pretty good. Even though that twist at the end, spoiler alert, you probably knew it was coming, was okay. It was good, actually. Good twist. Ethan Hawke is his father that gets killed at the beginning. Spoiler alert. Is a very good character. William Dafoe, even though he's just in there for like 5 to 10 minutes, he was good, even though some of the stuff in there that he was doing was wacky and weird. I got used to it. And now he usually plays like wacky and weird characters, and he does pretty good. The villain, the main character's uncle, was pretty good. The brother of Alexander Skarsgård was pretty good. Or the son, Anya Taylor-Joy, who plays a slave but then befriends the main character, was very good. She was a pretty good supporting cast. The whole cast did pretty well. It's like prestigious cast. The story is very good. I mean, it drags some parts. I can feel it, but overall the story was good and had enough detail where you know what's going on, you know what characters. You learn more about the characters, you look around. Sorry, I moved my hands. Yeah, but yeah, it's fine if I move my hands. It's my video. So the action was very good. It was filmed well. The revenge tale, yeah, it was a revenge tale. It was a love tale. It was a drama. It was a thriller.